So good morning to one and all. So today we are here to discuss the concept map, which is very helpful for the revision as usually I want to bring for you for all the chapters, for all the classes. So today I am going to discuss the mind map, the concept map for class 8, that is synthetic fibers and plastic, chapter 3. Okay, so let's start it with it. So in this chapter we just started with the fibers. This chapter we are doing from class 6, right? Fiber to fabrics. In this we discuss. So fibers are what? Strong and flexible thread-like material. Let me write here. What are fibers? Strong and flexible. Strong and flexible thread-like material. These are called fibers, right? So now in earlier classes we have discussed about the types. So here we can discuss about the types, right? Types we generally know that one is natural. These are from plants and animals, right? So these are called natural fibers. Natural fibers, right? For example, we can mention here the examples: cotton, wool, etc. So these are the examples of the natural fibers, right? Now, if we talk about another type, these are obtained from different chemical processes. Different chemical processes, right? So what we call them? We all know we call them synthetic fibers. We call them synthetic fibers. We can take the example rayon, nylon, etc. So these are the examples of synthetic fibers that we have studied, right? Now, if I talk about synthetic fibers, because we will not discuss about natural fiber, that we have already done in class 7. In class 8, we are going to study about synthetic fibers, right? So synthetic fibers के advantages भी हैं, disadvantages भी हैं. Let us discuss them one by one. Here I am discussing the advantage. Advantage. So what are the advantage? If I talk about advantage, let's start with first. We discussed about they have high tensile strength. High tensile strength means if you use a synthetic fiber, you can use a weight and a thread of cotton and thread of nylon, and then you can hang these weights, right? तो उसमें अगर आप weight बढ़ाते जाओगे तो cotton thread will break up very soon, whereas the nylon thread will be able to bear the more weight. This is the meaning of tensile strength, right? So tensile strength, that means it will not break. And next is they have low water absorption. Low water absorption, right? Low water absorption. Then good elasticity, right? Good elasticity, and they are wrinkle free. That means कि उनके ऊपर wrinkles नहीं पड़ते. Wrinkle resistant. Wrinkle free we can also say. We can say about wrinkle resistance also. And very important, moth resistant. किसी भी तरह का कोई भी मोड they can't attract. Lightweight, right? We can say inert also because they are unreactive, and the best part is they are less expensive. So dear children, these are the advantages which we have discussed about synthetic fibers, right? So these are the examples. Now we will discuss the disadvantage. Let's make it here. Disadvantage. Now we are converting into disadvantage. So disadvantages are, we know that we should not wear these synthetic fibers while working in the kitchen. Why? Because they melt and burn easily. Melt and burn easily, right? Secondly, they are non-biodegradable. This is the major disadvantage. Like polythenes, right? They will not be decomposed by the decomposer. And we cannot wear this in summers. So uncomfortable in summers. Right? Uncomfortable in summers. Then they may cause skin problems too. They may cause skin problems. So, dear children, these are the disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Melt and burn easily, non-biodegradable, uncomfortable in summers, and cause skin problems. So, these are the disadvantages. Okay. Then we can go further. So, these synthetic fibers are actually made of one term which we have studied in this chapter, that is polymers. Poly means many, mers means unit. So these are polymers. And these polymers are made of that are monomer. That are monomers. Right? Mono means single, mer means unit. Now these polymers are what? About these polymers we have studied in this chapter in the form of one term that is very, very important, I would say, and that are plastics. So plastics are nothing but these are polymers. Fine. Now there are a lot of properties of the plastics. Let's discuss about the properties first. So here is the properties. So what are the different properties of plastics? We all know. Now we can discuss this. So I have to erase. Okay. So now properties coming down like this. First one, if I talk about, they are non-reactive. Plastics are non-reactive. That is the one property of plastics, right? Then we know that they are very light and rigid. Rigid bhi hote hain. Then plastics are strong and durable. They can be used for a longer time, strong and durable. Poor conductor of heat and electricity. Poor conductor of heat and electricity, right? Then we can store the chemicals in the plastics. Why? Because they are inert. Inert means unreactive. They are inert to chemicals. This is the another characteristic, and we can say they are highly inflammable. Highly inflammable means they can catch fire easily, plastics, right? And then insoluble in water. That's why we are using buckets, tubs, mugs in the bathroom, so for washing, for cleaning, right? Because they are insoluble in water. Okay. Now we have studied about the types. If I would like to discuss the types, so I am erasing this. Now here comes the types. In this chapter, we have studied about two major types of the plastics. What are these two major types? One is thermoplastics. Right? So here we can see easily deformed on heating, which can be given any shape and they can be deformed easily. So they are known as thermoplastics. Thermoplastic. Example, PVC. PVC is the best example. On the other side, once molded into a shape, do not become soft on heating. Once the shape is given, once molded into a shape, cannot be, इसको दोबारा आप लोग सॉफ्ट नहीं कर सकते. Soften on heating. So what we call them? We call them thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting. So these are called thermosetting plastics. So examples of thermosetting plastic: bakelite and melamine. Sometimes we used to buy the dinner sets, है ना? तो वो फेंक के दिखाते हैं कि it's unbreakable. That means they are made up of melamine, right? So that is thermosetting plastics. One very major disadvantage of plastics, that they create pollution. Yes, we all agree, because we are not in the favor of using plastics. Why? Because they cause pollution. And which kind of pollution? Air, water and soil pollution, all three. Air pollution also, soil pollution also, and water pollution. So all three types of major pollutions can be created by this. So how it can be controlled? This pollution can be controlled by using a principle that we call 4 R's. So 4 R's में क्या आता है? Reduce, reuse, recover and recycle. Right? Reduce, recover, reuse and recycle. So dear children, this is all about the synthetic fibers and plastic for class 8, which we have studied in this chapter. Okay. So this concept map, as usual, it will be helpful for you to revise the chapter. Thank you so much.